it's about time I get to do this, right? So welcome to the long-awaited requested video of my plush collection, well specifically my video game plush collection. So why is that? Well, I've seen a lot of video game plush collections and they're mainly like Mario, like I have Piplup right here. I'll showcase that section first. Then we'll go on to Sonic, Zelda, Pokemon, and some other video game franchises. So without further ado, how about we start with plush number 1, that being my very first Mario plush ever. The talking Mario from Super Mario 64. Got this at Ames back in the 90s. He does not work anymore, which is unfortunate, but man, he's got a lot of sentimental value. Like, this was the very first plush of Mario I ever got. I took him places. And that was until I got the next plush, which I'll showcase next. My favorite Mario plush ever. This is the Toy Site posable Mario plush. Well, it doesn't pose anymore. It's just floppy. So yeah, I took him everywhere, cut off all the tags. I think I have a lot of memories with this guy. I even have a photo of him still in mint condition with Yoshi, my brother's Yoshi. So this guy's been with me through thick and thin and will always be probably my favorite collectible, my favorite piece in this entire collection ever. Like, I cannot replace this. If I lose this, I don't know how I'll feel. Alongside Mario, I got Bowser. My dad got this secretly without me knowing while we were at EB Games, and that's where we got them. My brother got Yoshi and Luigi, so we kind of contained the whole set, which I think is really cool. I do have a mint condition one, well, slightly mint condition, but before I get into that, I will find them eventually because there's a lot to go through, so let's kind of go through a lightning round slightly, but I kind of want to share some memories I have with these plushes because I don't know when I'll ever talk about them again. So this is, of course, the Toy Site Mario with Flood. He does have his touch tag still. It's just wrinkled. This is BDNA, not Toy Site, my gosh. I can't believe BDNA made this. I get that mixed up because I think BDNA and Toy Site were kind of like, you know, collaborations together. They teamed up. I think that's why the Gags plush looks amazing. Because I think Toy Site might have had their hand in it. I don't know. But either way, this plush is definitely one of my favorites. I am debating on whether or not Super Mario Sunshine is my favorite game because I have a big story behind that game. But I won't get into that now. Probably in another video in the future. So how about we get into this big guy right here. Got this for Easter years ago when I used to still live on my old street. Now he keeps company in the closet, you know, with all the closet people. If there is such thing as closet people. Well, closet people be like people that stay indoors all the time. That makes me a closet person. Next plush is this old 1980s Mario plush from 1989 by Applause. Got this at Caesars Creek, a flea market that is a few hours from here. It's a really neat plush and a bit unique. So it's one of my first plushes I got. This next plush I think is really cool. It's a Bam Presto posable Mario collector, some fuzzies on the back. He does have a little hamstring. There's probably one in UFO capture machines or was in store displayed. Yeah, it was in the store. You got a little barcode there. But you can pose him like so. It could look like he's jumping. Overall, I think this is a really decent quality plush. I got him on eBay, I think 2 years ago. I can't really remember. But it's fairly new. Like a few years ago, at least. It was definitely last decade, that's for certain. How about we get into some real Nintendo plushes since these guys want attention. Here's a new plush I got last year. This is the World Nintendo Goomba that belongs in there, but I'm going to set all the plushes down here so at the end of the video you can see a pile of a plethora of plushes all over the floor just to see where I've come. I guess you could say this is like my end of decade kind of video, aside from the other video I made, but whatever. Goomba. Got him at Kohl's. One of the first World Nintendo plushes. I think I actually had the whole set. Well, speaking of Goomba, here's the running Goomba. The running variant of Goomba. It's from Series 2. Not a bad plush. Then here's my first World Nintendo plush, being Mario from New Super Mario Bros. U. Pretty generic plush overall, but not bad. Feels like your first Mario plush as a child, growing up in this kind of era, then yeah, it would be really special. And of course we have Yoshi from Super Mario. Just says Super Mario on it. I think we got this at FYE, it's been that long ago. Or was it GameStop? This looks like an FYE tag. And oddly enough, this says Link Plush on the tag. That's pretty funny. I think it's funny that you get these kind of typos in plushes tags. Speaking of Yoshi, here's another Yoshi plush. This is the Red Boots BDNA Yoshi. I used to have one with orange boots, but I sold it to make some money before I had a real job. And I kind of regret it because it was like one of my first Yoshi plushes, along with the play-by-play Yoshi. I was stupid. Why did I sell it? I just needed the money, I guess. Here's the No Collectibles Yoshi. Still has his paper tag there. So, it's really cool to have. Here's the Toy Site Yoshi. And the beanie version. Got these, of course, on eBay. I don't know if I got this one in a lot or not, but I know I ended up getting him. I don't know if Benjamin gave him to me or not. He tends to give me stuff at times, which is really nice. But a little word for him. I should have made a post about this, but don't worry, he's okay. But he got in a accident, so his car is totaled. He suffers from a concussion now, which might take a month or two to heal from. And his body is all stiff, which will be fixed from by a chiropractor hopefully tomorrow, as of this recording. But he's doing surprisingly well. I mean, from what I've seen, like, he seems to be doing okay, which is a miracle that he's still here and knows who I am. Because there are some people that have hit their head and don't remember a lot of things like that. So it's amazing that he's still alive and well. I mean, he has a hard time focusing, but he's in the middle of recovering. So keep him in your thoughts and prayers. So yeah. Please pray for Ben. That's kind of like my best Yoshi impression that he would do. And I kind of miss those days. So yeah, it will be me just not only looking through his plushes, but reminiscing on the memories of them. Here's Luigi from Super Mario World by Van Presto. Got him off of eBay for a rather cheap price. Same with this Mario. Got him for like $10. And these are kind of sought after because they're rather unique. These like little chub. Like they're on their small sprites, you know, before they grow big. That's what I thought anyway. Next we have one of my favorites, being this Diddy from Diddy Kong Racing on his car. I got him again for a really cheap price. Like, not only does he pretty much have all his tags except for the paper tag, but I really don't care. But it's in very good condition, and I got him for like $15. $15, and these sell for like $100. which is crazy. So to any of you guys that think I'm rich, I'm not. I get good deals on eBay, and well, I've been collecting for about 20 years, so there's that. And here's the Super Mario Kart Mario plush. Super Mario Kart was my very first video game that I ever played, and he needs glued because little old me broke it. When I say little me, I mean the adult me. I used to have Toad, but I ended up selling him. Again, I sold a lot of my older stuff, which is kind of a shame. I used to have a Sega Sonic the Hedgehog, sitting Sonic, in a cart, but I'm selling him along with the Toad. Here is another cool plush that my brother got me, is the Yoshi Safari Mario plush. He does work. I could just get this out. That's proof that it works. At least for now. Let's hope it keeps on working. Here's another plush that he got me. It's the Santa Mario. I got it for Christmas years ago. One of my favorites. He's just super cute. Like, I love the artwork on here. Like, I would love to see a Mario game in this art style. Like, please Nintendo, make it happen. That would be sick. Here's another plush I got for him, Baby Mario. It's a really cute plush. Very first plush. I forgot. I used to have on the World Nintendo Baby Mario, Luigi, and DK, but ended up selling them. So they've gone to better places. I'm not too into the World Nintendo plushes unless they're of plushes that I really like. Like, of course, Mario and stuff. I also have some other World Nintendo plushes I'll get into later, but for now, Piranha Plant. Then the other World Nintendo plush I have. This is the only Piranha Plant plush I have. And with him being in Smash, what the heck. Here's a oldie but a goodie. Is the Wing Cap BDNA keychain plush. I consider it a plush because, well, he is kind of a plush. One of my favorites. He, I think, used to have a tag, but it's gone, unfortunately. Another old one is this Wendy's Mario plush. Got it when they are actually being promoted. My dad now works at Wendy's, but at the time he didn't. But I ended up not only getting him, but the poster that came along with it that is up there. If you've seen my room tour, then you will know what I'm talking about, or maybe you've seen photos of it. Here are more keychains. The toy site, Mario and Yoshi. Yoshi, unfortunately, I've kept the tag off. Like, why did I do that as a kid? I will never know. But I have the tag for Mario. These are really nice little miniature versions of the posable toy site Mario and Yoshi. Why they only did Mario and Yoshi is kind of strange. Why not Mario and Luigi? That's kind of weird. Or maybe there is a Luigi and Bowser out there. Let me know in the comments if you've ever heard of such rumors. You know, or anything like that. Maybe you have them? That'd be pretty cool to uncover. This is another one of my favorite plushes. I got him again for actually a really good price of $15 on eBay. So he has another steal. This is a plush I've been after for a long time. Finally got him, and he's official. It's an official plush by Banpresto, I think. This is 2007 Nintendo in China. He's really used up, but he's in good condition. This next plush is another plush I got for dirt cheap. Is this Mario Party 1 Mario plush. Or just Mario Party plush. The reason I got it for cheap is because the star is kind of faded. It does have his touch tag that says DX Deluxe. DX stands for Deluxe. But I've seen these pop up on eBay from time to time with tags for about $50 to $100. But but I got mine, I think, for about between $20 and $30. Speaking of Mario Party, here's, I think, Mario Party 2, or no, was that Mario Party 2, and this is Mario Party? I think that was the Mario Party 2 one. I am so sorry. This is the Mario Party Mario plush. I think I got him as a gift or I bought him. I can't quite remember. But I do like it. He's in near mint condition. He still has his tag, as you can see. And on the back just has some Japanese text I can't decipher or translate. 1998 Nintendo, 1998 Hudson Soft. I love those little renders of Mario, Yoshi, Donkey Kong, and all those characters. Really brings back memories. Here's another Mario, which is the kind of like part of the set of the posable ZX Mario plush, but this is the sitting one. I got him for $15 on eBay. What is it with me getting Mario plushes for $15 or $10? I'm not complaining, just asking. But he does have a red mark. I think it's because he fell off a shelf one time and kind of like cut his cheek and has never healed since. Poor Mario. Let's stop talking about Mario for a little bit and get to Luigi with this Super Mario World Silk Bro plush. So these come in a set with Mario, Luigi of course. I do have Mario, I will get him. Oh wait, wrong one. Where is he? Did I already show him off? Oh my gosh. Oh! Duh! He's behind the shelf, he fell. He's behind the shelf of figures, which I don't feel like getting at the moment, but he ended up falling, but I do have Mario. I will try and get him in the next clip. But yeah, we get not only just Luigi and Mario, but I think Kamek and Yoshi? Yeah, you get Yoshi. But as a replacement, it works. This is the Hammer Mario plush. But they had different ones they can get. You got Mario from Super Mario World, Donkey Kong from Donkey Kong Country, and Yoshi from Yoshi's Island. I got Benjamin the Yoshi, and I got Minnie the Mario, but you can see all the characters you can get. Like Donkey, Diddy, Mario, Luigi, and then Yoshi with Baby Mario. Interesting little plush. And speaking of Mario World, here is the Fuzzy Mario with Cape. This came in a box set with other characters. Had like Super Koopa, Kamek, Yoshi. Don't know if it had Luigi or not. But came with a bunch of other characters, and it's amazing that the eyebrows are still on there. You can see under his hat that he does in fact have hair. And the M on his hat is missing though. But trying to get one with the M was pretty difficult at the time for me, so I ended up settling for this guy. Just terrible. If I wanted an M so badly, I could just make one. Here's Baby Luigi by Banpresto. I remember when these guys released. They were like in claw machines in Japan that you can win. I've seen videos of them, of people winning these guys. But yeah, they're really cute plushes. I think they are some of the best renditions of Baby Mario and Luigi. There's also Cine versions of them, like of Baby Peach, Daisy, and Rosalina, which I am tempted to get. And here's what my Mario, my second Mario plush, my favorite Mario plush used to look like back in the day. So I do have a near condition Mario plush. He has the plastic little hanger here that used to have his paper tag, but it is unfortunately gone. Not my fault. It is not my fault. Here's a newer one, speaking of Cine, is the Purple Yoshi from the All-Star Collection, number 49. I really love the Purple Yoshi because purple's my favorite color. Barney, no affiliation or relation to that dinosaur whatsoever. He doesn't even know what you're talking about. Next Cine plush I have is Polterpup one of my favorites. I wanted to get the Luigi, but if you saw one of my unboxings, I got a bootleg instead, which is a real darn shame. I'll get him later, probably this year. I have another Snape plush right over here. That is Toad, my only Toad plush because I sold the rest of them. Because I needed money. Yay. Here's another Snape plush too. Chemic. Got him in their store in Alabama. Quite surprised. There was a bunch of these. Like, you had Captain Toad, but he was missing a lot of his pieces. And he has some Yoshis that color. It looks like these plushes were played by kids that owned a YouTube channel once and decided to sell everything. They were like trying to be the next Super Mario Logan and decided to call it quits. Cut their losses. And well, I ended up getting one of them. Salvaging one of them, that's Chemic, because he was in the best condition. Here's the next plush from the All-Star Collection, Hammer Bro Mario. I would love to see more Hammer Bro Mario. Like, World Nintendo, make a Hammer Bro Mario, please. Jack specifically. Pun entirely intended. Got him off eBay. I think I got him either from Benjamin or I got it myself. Can't quite remember. This I remember getting from my dad when he used to work at Rax, that is now a White Castle. Which is kind of a dark shame. I really loved the Rax restaurant. When it closed, I was really saddened. So this is something that my dad surprised me with on my birthday. My mom took me to where Rax was, and he surprised me and Benjamin with this and the talking Yoshi, which we now refer to as the chewed up Yoshi because our little dog Biscuit chewed him up. But thankfully my Mario flew to safety and did not get chewed up. Speaking of flying, here's Raccoon Mario. And I'm glad that Jack Specific didn't make a World Nintendo Raccoon Mario because the Raccoon Mario toy from McDonald's is my very first piece of Mario merchandise and big game merchandise in general. Like that was the seed that started it all. So having a plush of that figure is pretty cool. I'd love to see more plushes of this guy. Here's next plush of a blue-eyed Diddy clone by BDNA. Still has his tag. Then I got him off of eBay a while ago, can't quite remember. And here's my first Diddy, which you can tell is a bit worn. But this is the black-eyed Diddy. There are 3 Diddies. There's this Diddy, blue-eyed Diddy, and the Diddy in the cart from BDNA. But there's a toy site Diddy with a hard head that my brother has. And here is the new Super Mario Bros. Mario. These have actually become quite rare. I got this at Walmart when they had them. So seeing these at Walmart is actually quite surreal. It's like, that's when we really got to see some Mario plushes for sale in the store for a long time. Because if you lived in my age, finding merchandise like this was hard. And I could just walk into a local Walmart and pick this up. Like that's legit. That is like a dream come true. And sticking with the new Super Mario Bros. Theme, we have PD Piranha. I've kept PD Piranha because it's the only PD Piranha plush I think that ever exists. And, well, it's a really cool plush. It reminds me of Mario Sunshine. And actually it makes me wonder, was PD Piranha in New Super Mario Bros? I can't remember. My brother has New Super Mario Bros. On the DS. I have not played the game really myself. I just played the 2-player mode. And here's the Mario with Cape by the Band Presto set of those chibi Mario and Luigi plushes. So yeah, we're really going out of order here. This is a nice plush I got off of eBay, again, for a really cheap price. I think I have Yoshi here somewhere. Yep, I do. Here he is. I think this is an plush I got from Benjamin because he had a duplicate, decided to give me one, so yay! I have the original 4. I want to get Goomba. You know, the Goomba from Mario World. I can't remember exactly what they were called right now, but whatever. Here's the beanie version of the Toy Site Postable Mario plush. I remember getting him on the first decade of the 2000s. So it's really cool. One of the first plushes. One of the earlier plushes I got still exist. And another early plush, or kind of early, is this tagged Wing Cap Mario. It's a beanie version, not a talking one. But Mario 64 holds a special place in my heart. I really love the game. Despite it being a bit chunky in the graphics department. But I think that's what adds to the charm of the game, in my opinion. But anyway, speaking of good games, here's a Bank Geek Mario Odyssey plush where you can change hats, but I kept the Cappy hat on and it's still intact. And here are the other hats. We have the Wedding hat and the Explorer hat. So yeah, there we go. Got them at GameStop. And even you can walk into your GameStop and find the stuff. Like, that's crazy. Like, collecting has never been easier regarding some of the stuff that comes out. Like, whenever I see news of, you know, Walmart variants of Nintendo figures, like, oh, let's go to my local Walmart and pick the stuff up. I don't have to go through eBay and buy from scalpers. So that's really, now what we need is a Target in this city. Anyway, I tried to sell this plush because it's not really my favorite, but this is a Global Holdings Mario plush. I had to look at the tag because I kind of forgot the company. I got him at Caesar's Creek again. Just thought I'd get a hold of him. He stays in my closet as well. So yeah, not really my favorite plush. It's kind of generic. I really like to collect the ones that are a bit unique, like the Yoshi Safari Yoshi, the Mario Party Marios, and all that stuff. I don't like getting all the generic ones because there's a ton of Marios. There's only a few that have the Super Scope or, you know, a Santa outfit and all that stuff. Or even like this, the mini Mario from Mario vs. Donkey Kong 2 March in the Minis. This is the bigger version. There's a smaller version out there, but this is the one I've got, and I think it's really cute. Kind of miss playing that game, actually. I sold that game again. Why do I sell all my good stuff? Anyway, speaking of good stuff, here's the Magnet Sine Mario Sunshine plush. Definitely one of my favorites. Got this from Benjamin. It's a Christmas present. He really surprised me with this because it was in a tiny box. And oh my gosh. I just love this plush. I love Mario Sunshine. Like, that game, man. I don't care what anyone says about that game. It means the world to me. It really does. But anyway, before I get rambling on like an old lady, here's the talking Yoshi. He doesn't have batteries, but I do believe he works. Yeah, he doesn't have batteries. But these have become very hard to find. Like, the Nintendo Collectibles series has really skyrocketed in price because a lot of people are gearing towards the original Mario items, like the N64 era, the SNES era, the NES era, or even GameCube era for that matter. And to your surprise, maybe the Wii era. You never know. Speaking of eras, here's an old one. This is the, of course, the original Super Mario Bros. Plush. It's by Acme. I forgot the company again, but yeah, he's really fuzzy. Kind of reminds me of the Mario I've seen the live action segments of the Mario Bros. Super Show, where they would have all these, you know, Brooklyn accents. I thought that was pretty funny. It just has a charm to them, and I of course have Luigi. Got him for really cheap. So yeah, these are the last two Mario plushes. That's cool. quite a bit to go around in a pile of pretty eyes. So let's move on to everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Sonic. So here's the Silk Mario I was talking about. I had to use the tripod I'm currently using to salvage him. And I have to say, I think there's a bit of sun damage. That's not good. Don't know how that happened. I think he was always like that. Can't quite remember. Another plush I forgot, he was hiding behind the chair, was this not beating a toy site, Black Yoshi. He used to have his paper tag, but it fell off, unfortunately. Now, on to Sonic. So, the first set of plushes I ever got were these. Fun for All Sonic Adventure nylon plush set of Teen Sonic. And at Caesar's Creek, I ended up kind of sort of completing the set. Well, I don't have the giant one, but I have the keychain as well. Benjamin gave it to me because he didn't really want it anymore. So, it's currently mine. So yeah, you have Metal Sonic that has the Super Space Jam shirt on because of a YouTube series I used to film called Adventures of Nylon Sonic, real original. Nylon Knuckles, also known as Broken Wing Turtles on the channel. So he's definitely one of my favorites. And then Nylon Tails has no name, he's just the Nylon Tails. Actually used to be called Kyle in the Adventures of Nylon Sonic. Kind of stupid name. One of my older plushes is Amy Rose from the Toy Network set of Sonic plushes. Got her at Caesar's Creek. I used to have a bigger version of her, but I sold it. Don't quite regret it. To me it was a nice looking plush, but it's whatever. One of my personal favorites as a kid I used to play around with is this. Denny's Sonic Underground Sonic that I called, believe it or not, Baby Sonic. Yes, before Baby Sonic from the movie. Called this little guy Baby Sonic. I don't know, it just kind of looks like a Baby Sonic, does it? You not? No? Maybe? Okay. Another plush I have beside me is one of my personal favorites. Is this Sine Tails plush. You can tell he's been played with a lot, but that's because the previous owner that had him obviously played with him a lot. Or had a kid that played with him a lot, but he's a really cute plush. Very soft too. Definitely one of my favorites. Another one I've taken a lot of liking to is the Laughing Sonic plush by Tomy. Like, you have never seen a Laughing Sonic. Just wanted to check and see if it was recording is all. So yeah, Laughing Sonic. This is the only plush of Sonic where he's laughing. I'd love to see more unique plushes like this. Like, this is really, really nice. I just love looking at him. Like his face, his pose. Like, Tomy had a lot going for them. Like, after creating a bunch of Sonic Boom stuff, they created a lot of unique Sonic plushes and figures. And much like, you know, Jazzwares did with their line, so I thought that was really cool how Tomy followed suit with what, you know, Jazzwares couldn't continue on doing. So that was really cool. Speaking of Tomy, here's the classic Tomy Super Sonic plush, and oh my word, he is amazing. Like, yes, he's T-posing, but this is the only classic Super Sonic plush you can get that's affordable. Because you would have to pay like $1,000 at least for the Sonic the Fighter Super Sonic plush. Like, that thing is expensive. And you can get this for about 30 bucks on eBay from scalpers. Well, they're no longer around, and it's kind of understandable as to why these are a tad more than their retail. The next Tomy plush I have right here is the Dark Chow plush, and goodness me, I love it. Like, This is awesome. This is like a life-sized Chow that he can hold. Like, oh my gosh, he's so soft. I would love it if they made a neutral Chow in a size as well as a hero Chow. Like, that would have been legit. But I do see why Tommy wanted the Dark Chows, because there has never been a Dark Chow plush. I mean, there was going to be one, but it was canned from the Sonic Adventure 2 set, which is a bit sad. Here's the Sonic X Volume 2 and Volume 1. Sonics from that set. They both have their tags, which is surprising, because I had these guys back in the day, and they were kinda new. Like, I got this guy for $10. No joke. $10. That's how much they were back in the day. This guy was $30. Got him as a gift for Christmas years ago. And I think I got this guy myself. Can't quite remember. And how about me do this guy next? The GE Classic Tales plush. Got him at FYE a long time ago, when FYE was still around in my town. And yes, I am aware that FYE is still a business that's booming. Just not in my town. Another GE plush, this is my first one, is Cream the Rabbit. So yeah, she is heavily used. And she's a really hard plush to get nowadays. Even the newer Cream plush. So any Cream plush from GE is pretty hard to get. Heck, any plush of Cream is hard to get. I do have another Cream plush, but how about we go with her best friend, Blaze the cat. You would think that it would be Amy Rose or Big the cat, but I just loved her and Cream's relationship in Sonic Rush. That was just really cute. And I have to admit, Blaze's legs are a bit weird on this little plush. They just kind of look weird. Other than that, this is the only Blaze plush we've got. So I think this is great. It'd be awesome if, you know, Jag Specific, now that owns the license to Sonic, will make more plushes. Like, we're getting a Mighty plush. You're gonna bet your butts I'm gonna get that plush. Because that is the only plush of Mighty we've ever gotten. But anyway, next plush we have the Daken Sonic plush. Now this looks like a ordinary Daken plush, but it isn't. It transforms to a ball, like so. Actually, never mind. We don't have time for that. I think I did it in my toy review a long time ago. So if you want to check that out, look through my archive of videos of cringe, years of cringe. The next plush we have is the modern Supersonic plush. Personally, I think I like this one more. Like, this is my favorite one, because it has the likeness of Supersonic. And it even has the original Supersonic tag. I think before GE decided to change the tags. But whether you get one or not, you know, with whatever tag, it's fine, because that Supersonic plush is awesome. Go off eBay, and now let's address the elephant in the room. This giant pillow Sonic plush that's Target exclusive. Definitely one of my favorites. I can see why a lot of people are after this plush. I mean, yeah, it does have the brown mouth, but it kind of takes me back to the Volume 1 Sonic that has a brown mouth. So, it's really cool. Again, love this plush. Just amazing. So if I don't get my hands on a movie Sonic plush, he's coming with me. Like, I am going to be hauling him in like this. We're gonna walk into a movie theater and be like, take it to the SAG movie, please. Oh my gosh. I'm such a weirdo. This isn't an official plush, but it's something my mom made. It is a hero Chow from the Chow OC called Buzzy. Like, he had all these different animal parts. Like the raccoon ears, hands, bunny feet, peacock wings, I think. He's missing his halo, but it's around. Made that years ago. Here are some sought after plushes. which are the GE Sonic X plushes. Here's Sonic. I do have the complete set, by the way. I got them for dirt cheap, like the full set without cream was $15. That's crazy because these guys are now worth a plethora of cash. Tails tag is bent, gosh darn it. Fix that later. Here's Tails, here's Sonic. There's another version of Sonic, but I sadly don't have that one. Here's another GE plush. I wish I got the rest of them, but here's Jet the Hawk, and now his hanger is just, well, whatever. Jet the Hawk. A really, really nice plush, especially for a first. Like, this is incredible. No, sorry for brushing my hair back like that. It just keeps getting in my face because the fan up there is probably blowing it onto me. And the reason I have a fan on is because, with overhead fans, because it's getting really warm in here. This again is a really nice plush. Has the tag still, of course. If I ever do find Storm and Wave for a cheap price, I'll try and get them because I'd love to get the rest of them. And one of the Team Chaotix, why I never even got SB is beyond me. Here's Metal Sonic from G. A really nice plush. Not my first Metal Sonic. My first Metal Sonic was in another set, which I will show to you guys later. It's not the fighter set, unfortunately. I really wanted that Metal Sonic. Anyway, the next G plush we have is the Werehog. I got him at FYE as a birthday gift. Really nice. It's the second Werehog plush to ever release. From the original set of GE plushes comes Knuckles from the Sonic X set. Unfortunately, one of the little buttons on the shoes is missing, but I can make do with it. It's still intact. It's Knuckles by GE, the original. The one that Sonic Solid 2 uses. Another GE plush. Well, she's not my favorite character. This is a nice plush. And that is Amy Rose. Like, this is a nice likeness of Amy Rose. In my opinion, anyway. Like, she has a nice expression. Her overall design is nice, and, well, her legs kind of suffer like Blaze's legs a bit. But, not bad. Oh, sounds like someone's home. Might be Benjamin or my mom, but anyway, ignore that. Oh my gosh. Anyway, next plush, Chris Thorndyke, everybody's favorite. No, in all seriousness, this plush isn't bad. It's the only Chris plush aside from the re-release in a UK plush line. I can't quite remember the name of the set, but again, one of the only Chris Thorndyke plushes ever. There's not much merch of him for obvious reasons. And let's move on to another GE plush, that being Classic Amy. I love the design for Classic Amy. Like, she has a lot more diverse features to her, like her dress, her shoes, and even her quill design. Like, I just love her design overall. But in a way I do see if I did change her design, it's because it looked too much a bit like Minnie Mouse slightly. But that aside, let's move on to another GE plush, being this little neutral Chow. Some people use this Chow as like cheese because they can't afford that plush, but the tag is just about as big as the plush. Yep, Benjamin's here. Yeah. Got this as a birthday present from him. Speak of the devil. And speaking of Cheese the Chow, here's Cheese the Chow from the Volume 1 set of Sonic X. I was very fortunate to get my hands on this plush because not only is he in not the best condition, but $50 for this guy, not bad. Hope to do that to the same with the Adventure Chow. And here is the Sonic plush from Sonic Boom. I actually ended up getting this plush back because I sold mine a long time ago, and I ended up getting it back. I got it at Toys R Us, the original one at Toys R Us, when I was on my way to a concert in Kentucky. So that was a lot of fun, and rest in peace Toys R Us, but I think they might be returning. I don't know. Correct me on that. And here's one of my other favorite plushes, is the Dakin Sonic plush. It's still tagged, and it even has a price tag on the back that says $13. Has game tips inside, but I'm not opening it. He's like in near mint condition. I try to keep him as mint as possible because he's pretty valuable plush. Gotta be very gentle. Speaking of very valuable plushes that I did not take care of, mind you, because I was a dumb kid. It is Rouge the Bat from the Sonic X Volume 2 set. Yeah, you can tell she has seen better days. Dipped her head in Mountain Dew and, well, her eyebrows are all ruined. Maybe one day I'll get a newer one. But hey, better than no rouge, am I right? Another rare plush is this Sailor Sonic. And no, he does not talk the sailor talk. That's no good. So, I got this Sonic from my brother. He traded it actually, and we did a little trade. He traded this plush for these Sonic Adventure 2 Joyride figure. And that is sadly missing somehow. Could have stolen it, I wonder. No, it wasn't me. I swear, it was not me. But anyway, hopefully we'll find it. It is, in all seriousness, lost. Anyway, next plush is this Sega Toys Sonic X Sonic plush. One of my favorite Sonics, because I think he has like one of the best likenesses of Sonic aside from the Target pillow plush. I think I really love this plush. He's really cool. Got him on eBay for a really good price because those plushes are pretty hard to get. This next plush is Chaos Zero. And this pretty peculiar plush because I have never seen another Chaos plush to ever release. GE did it. Tag's a little bent, but other than that, nice plush. This is really nice. The detail on him is just awesome. You can still find these on eBay if you look hard enough. Well, all the GE plushes if you look. So if you want any plushes, try eBay. That's where I got most of mine. And this plush right here is one of my favorites. I like to refer to him as the original live-action Sonic because he's all fuzzy, like, you know, Sonic in the live-action adaptation. And he's got somewhat long legs. Not quite. But he's one of the very original plushes because a lot of the original plushes in UK and America were fuzzy. Because when toy designers got hold of the design for Sonic, they didn't know whether to make him fuzzy or not. But I think making him fuzzy was a good choice because this makes this plush unique. He's so soft. It's so fluffy! Speaking of fuzzy, we have this other UK Sonic plush. I think that one... was from UK, I can't remember. I know this one for sure. I think it's from the UK Sega World. So this is my only Sega World Sonic plush. I am still on the hunt for one of those things. It's been years. Almost a decade. Actually, it has been a decade. Goodness me. Been on the hunt for that bad boy for a long time. But, yep. This is the Sega London Sega World Sonic plush. Got him on the UK eBay a long time ago. Speaking of UK eBay, here's another one. This is the Tommy Sonic plush from the early 90s. It was made by Tommy, it has just a reference number, and it does have the Tommy licensing on it. If you can make that out. So, Tommy did have the Sonic license for a time in the 90s. they got it back and they lost it again. Well, it ran out. I'm not sure exactly how licensing deals go 100%, so don't quote me on that. Next plush we have is a Jazzwares Classic Sonic, a giant one. This guy is big. Here's my head for scale. I have a big head, so there's that. But I can, you know, do his finger waving pose if you want. Or you can do the Sonic Mania, whatever animation. You can do it. I did a sloppy job at that. But I got them on eBay, a lot, with other Jazzwares plushes. Like this Modern Sonic. And this Jazzwares Tails. Not the best Tails in the world, but I collect the Jazzwares line, so there's that. Missing Shadow though. And sticking with some long, lanky, floppy Sonics, here's this Toy Network Floppy Sonic. This guy is pretty sentimental to me because he was a plush used in a plush show that I used to watch way back in the old YouTube days that King56 did ages ago. So this just takes me back to the simpler times of YouTube. And speaking of Toy Network, here is one of my first Sonic plushes, being the Toy Network Shadow. Has no tags and he's heavily used. You probably saw him on my brother's channel in Chili Wars as the Emperor. Yeah. Next, we have a better Shadow. Slightly better Shadow, which is the second version of Shadow from GE. His face is a little okay. Not the best, but not the worst either. Like, look at that frown, it goes all the way up. Dude, how high can he frown? Here's a better Shadow, which is the first one from the Sonic X line. And this Shadow is also highly sought after because it's from the Sonic X line. A lot of people want these plushes. Next G plush we have is Silver. Not a bad plush. I think he's one of the better plushes of Silver. I don't have the Tommy one, but I plan on getting him soon. There he is. Next G plush we have here is Classic Sonic. Mine came like this. There was one where he was, you know, like this, but I think the original one just had him like this. He unfortunately lost his paper tag. Actually, I don't think he had a paper tag to begin with. FYE, the employees had to look up the item number of this plush just to get him to ring up. So, it's cool. And let's get this thing out of the way. It's the guinea pig chow plush thing that my mom made. Let this haunt your nightmares for the next few weeks. Next plush we have is Bo-Kun, the one and only plush of Bo-Kun. I don't know if there are other Bo-Kun items out there, but this is definitely the only Bo-Kun plush, and he's definitely one of my favorites. Because it's a very unique plush. The only Bo-Kun plush to ever exist. Next, the Kaltoy, oh, forgot more up there. I'll get them eventually. Here's a Kaltoy Sonic plush that's in the smaller, it's a smaller size than the regular ones. I think there's a small Tails, I can't quite remember. I got him off eBay. Got him from an eBay seller that was cleaning out their closet to make money for college. Got him along with a Donkey Kong figure that I sold. He was a chest slamming Donkey Kong from the Donkey Kong Country series. I think I sold him anyway. Yeah, I think I did. Anyway, here's the original SNES Sonic plush from their first line before they remade them into better looking plushes. Not saying this one's bad by any means, but I got this from my brother. He decided to give it to me as a present, I think for either Christmas or birthday. Next plush we have is this Carnival prize Sonic plush. Yes, this was a Carnival prize. Pretty surprising. It's not a bad plush for a Carnival prize. But there's Sonic tails and a seal. Or an otter, I'm sorry. But, yeah, I plan to seek out the rest of the set, because I think it's really cool. And here's a tiny plush, but it's a good one. It's the Yacker Wisp plush from Sonic Colors. You can get it at San Diego Comic-Con at the release of Sonic Colors. Sorry about that, my camera died. Well, battery died again. But I ended up bringing the rest of the plushes while it was charging. So now let's move on to the next plush. As I said about the Wisp, I got him off eBay a while ago. Same with this Volume 1 Sonic X Cream the Rabbit plush. Her eyelashes are a bit, not glued. But she's all there for the most part. And next up is nothing special. I got this bootleg Tails and a lot of plushes. I want to transform into a Tails doll, but I haven't gotten around to doing that. Next up, we have Rogue One! Rouge of that. From G by G. I got her, I think, at MonsterCon a while ago. I would love to go back to a convention, but my cousin and I are aiming for MonsterCon of this year, so we gotta start saving up cash. Next plush we have is the Call Toy regular Sonic plush. He still got his box, but it's damaged. No thanks to my brother who used web fluid on it. It's okay. What's done is done. Can't go back and change everything. Next plush we have is the demonic talking Sonic plush. Not sure if you can hear yet. But, yeah, the voice box is dead. Got that plush a while ago, so yeah, it's no surprise it's dead, unfortunately. Let me scoot back so I'm not, like, in your face. Next plush we have is another Denny Sonic from Sonic Underground. He's missing a quill, but he does have a cape for some reason. Called him Kung Fu Ninja Sonic. I was a stupid kid. Anyway, next set of plushes are these. Start off one by one. We have Classic Sonic from 20th Anniversary set lineup for generations. One of the best eras of Sonic, in my opinion. Of course, this era is going to be a great year, or it's going to be a great year for Sonic. Especially the live-action adaptation. I think it's going to be fantastic. I'm so excited. Anyway, next plush we have is Classic Tails from the same set. Got him at FYE. I got majority of these from FYE, except for this guy, which is Classic Metal Sonic. Got this as a surprise gift from my brother when I returned home from somewhere. I don't know if it was a concert or if I was just getting food or something, but anyway, it was a surprise to come home too. So thank you! Next plush we have is the Modern Tails. He's not the best plush in my opinion, but hey, adds to my collection. Next we have Classic Knuckles In all seriousness, I think it would have been awesome if classic Knuckles for generations, because we have classic Sonic and Tails, but not Knuckles. He needs more love. Poor Knuckles. Next we have Silver, the first Silver plush to ever release. It's really not a bad plush, especially for Jazzware standards. Next plush we have is Modern Sonic, the Dark Blue Edition. This is a re-release of the 20th anniversary set. So, yeah. I know there's some people that don't like these plushes, but me personally, I don't mind them. They have some charm to them. Like the shadow, and goodness me. This is just the ugliest shadow plush I've ever seen. And it even has some bio on here. Shadow is a mysterious black hedgehog resembling Sonic in appearance and skills. I wouldn't say so sure about that. I am way better than Sonic. Get out of here! Next we have Sonic the Werehog, the original release. The very first Werehog plush to ever come out. So, it's really nice. It's not a bad plush. It's got nice detail. And the very first plush of the line is Sonic. This is the first Jazzware Sonic plush ever to release. Now let's get on to probably one of my favorite items in my collection, being the Sonic Adventure Japanese release Sonic plush. I remember getting this for Christmas, I think in 2009, so I've had this guy for almost 11 years. 10 years now, because it's past Christmas of 2019. So that's neat. Sit him down gently. Now let's get the next one out. He's buried in all that. We have Tails. Again, got him as a Christmas present. Not the same year though. My brother got this, and I have, well, I don't know where the photos are at, but there are photos of me with that surprised look. Because I was genuinely surprised when I opened this up. Because I'm like, you got this for me! This Tails is probably one of the cutest Tails plushes I've ever seen. We have Knuckles and Big the cat buried in here. Here's Big. I got him myself for 1 year. About the same year I got the Wisp. It's not a bad plush. I think he's probably the best plush of Big the Cat you can get. And we have Knuckles here. Knuckles. Knuckles. There he is. Right, it's my friend. Here he is. Knuckles the Echidna. He's the American release, same as Tails and Big. But what are you gonna do? Holy cow. We are getting there. Since these two are here, I'll show you my Spyro plushes. Here's my play-by-play Spyro plush I got as a birthday present from Benjamin. He originally owned this and gave it to me. He ended up finding this at Caesar Creek, which is pretty amazing. These are not that hard to find. They're not easy to find. And here is the Kid Robot Puny Spyro plush. You get these just about, well, not just about anywhere, but you can find, I found this at Walmart. If you saw my vlog, then you would know that I got this. But of course, my mom bought these and, you know, I had to act surprised. Not a bad plush. I mean, not the best Spyro plush, but it's a nice soft Spyro plush. Next, let's look at some Zelda. So here's the World Nintendo Toon Link plush. One of the first plushes of the World Nintendo plush line. And next we have him in his Outset outfit. Outset Island outfit. I think it's really cool. When I went to Toys R Us, this was the last one left. They had Animal Crossing ones, but I didn't get any. And here is a very interesting plush. A Pixel Link from the original Legend of Zelda for the Nintendo Entertainment System. This is my first Zelda plush that I ever got, which is this Phantom Hourglass Toon Link plush. He's not a bad plush, but yeah, he isn't bad, just not the best looking plush in my opinion. This one to me is the better looking Toon Link. This is the better version of Toon Link. He's from the Wind Waker HD set by Sine. As you can see. Found him at Walmart. Got him for Christmas later on. And next we have Toon Zelda. Only Zelda plush. You know, the plush of Zelda herself that I have. Because the rest are all Link. It'd be nice for me to get the Ocarina of Time Zelda. But only time will tell. Again, by Sine. I wonder why this one is in green. And the last plush of the Legend of Zelda line is probably my favorite of the bunch, aside from the Sine Toon Link, is this Ocarina of Time Young Link plush. My brother got this for me, and man, I am so happy. Because he's definitely one of my favorites. Definitely my favorites in my collection. Next, let's show off some Nintendogs. I don't collect Nintendogs plushes that much, but I have some lying around. But here's a Golden Retriever. Yeah, he's seen better days. Got him, I think, at Kmart when they were still around. Next plush we have is a Chihuahua. He has a little brown spot there. Probably some food of some kind, can't quite remember. But ended up getting him as a Christmas present a long time ago. I think about the same time I got Rouge the Bat. Which I think was 2006 or 7. Don't remember. Final plush in the Nintendogs line is this Shih Tzu, brown Shih Tzu. I have a certificate that has its name and date. No, I got this when I got Rouge the Bat. Now I remember. Maybe I got the Chihuahua the same day as well. How about we do some Splatoon? Let's see. Here's Callie and Marie by Sine. And I ended up getting Marie online for dirt cheap. Because these guys, these gals, were skyrocketing in price because of Splatoon 2 sales and all that. With Splatoon 2 out, this whole story going on, people wanted to get these, so I ended up getting this from my brother when he went to Barnes & Noble in a city about an hour and a half away. And then I got Marie off of eBay. So they're really nice plushes. I recommend them if you have not gotten them. I plan on getting more. And the final Splatoon plushes I have are the Loot Crate exclusive green Inkling Squid that I got for really cheap, like about $5. Then I got this turquoise Inkling Squid. Got in a lot of plushes. Decided to hang on to it. Alright, let's go with Five Nights at Freddy's. Here's Foxy. I ended up getting him at Goodwill, along with some others that I'll show you. I think this is either Toy Foxy or Mangle. I can't quite remember. I don't know if this is Toy Foxy or Mangle. I think it might be Toy Foxy. I'm leaning towards that. And of course, Cupcake. Those were the three I found, and I ordered this off of eBay because I really wanted him, was Freddy. I did an unboxing of him, of course. Next up, let's pull out some Minecraft plushes. We have a pig. Or is it Pee-Pee-Poo-Poo? Then we have Water Sheep. Okay, he's not the right color, but yeah, just look at his face. I got him, of course, at Goodwill, actually on the same day as those FNAF plushes. Man, he is soft. He is definitely a huggable plush. This is kind of like an off-brand Minecraft plush. Is this cow? It looks like it's from Minecraft, but I think it's like an off-brand type plush. And now, let's go into some Pokemon. Here's a giant Piplup. This thing is massive. About the size of my head. Just checking to see if it's still recording. Never be too careful. Next we have a giant Shaymin. Found him at a thrift store about 30 minutes away from here. And here's Wobbuffet. I also got that Piplup and Wobbuffet the same day. I think. I know I got, yeah, I did. I think I got them the same day. It's the FNAF plushes. And next we have my two favorites, being Piplup and Plusle. Well, to make a long story short, I had a Plusle back in the day of, Platinum that I EV trained, and his accuracy was godlike with Thunder. Like, he was a one-hit wonder. Like, Thunder, boom, you're dead. Grass not Groudon, dead. Like, this guy was a legend. And of course we have Piplup, my very first Pokemon ever. Like, even in cards. The first card I drew, Piplup. It was destiny. Next up, we will do Final Fantasy. This is a bootleg Cloud plush. Didn't know any better for some odd reason. But so it's the only Cloud plush I can get my hands on. And yeah, despite being fake, I don't mind it. And we have Moogle. This is the last Five Nights at Freddy's Final Fantasy plushes I have. It's like a little, it's supposed to be like a cell phone charm, but it's pretty big to be that. Look at the size of this tag! Like, look, he's about the same size as the tag. That's crazy. Okay, next up, let's do a bunch of random plushes, I guess. I have two Banjo plushes. I have the Stubbins plush here. The first one I got myself. I got him at GameStop. And then I have the best Banjo plush, being the one by Fangamer. He's a really nice plush. Probably one of the better Banjo plushes you can get your hands on at the moment. But unfortunately, last I checked, they're out of stock. But I think they're supposed to get in some stock in the near future. Next up, we have Cuphead and Mugman. Cuphead, fantastic game. It is difficult at times, but you can get around to finishing it. Completing it for me, not really. Next plush we'll get is, how about we do Ryu and Chun-Li. Got these two for really cheap at GameStop because they didn't want them anymore. I got her actually a bit more expensive, but I think because of the sale the price was about $5 and then Ryu was like $1. So that was a legit steal. And next plush we'll go with is Yooka-Laylee from Fangamer. I have a lot of these Fangamer plushes. They're really fun to collect, but they are pretty expensive at times. They round you to about maybe 30 to 40 bucks. But they're really, really good plushes. Oh wait, how about my Undertale plushes? I have Timmy! I love this plush so much. She is so soft and cuddly. I love her to death. And of course, with it came the box and diploma. Can't find my words. And the Monster Tim keychain. And next we have Mila from Freedom Planet. I really hope that Freedom Planet 2 will get ported to the Switch because my PC isn't really strong enough to play PC games. So, that's okay. I got her, I forgot where. Level Up Studios. That's the site I got her from. And here's Soccer Kid, a very obscure video game character. I am buying him because he's just a very interesting plush. Like, I've never seen anybody do videos on him. Nothing. So, hashtag Soccer Kid for Smash. No, that would be pretty weird. And here's Miko from One Shot. A really, really nice little plush. From Fangamer, of course. One Shot is a independently developed RPG Maker game. I have yet to play it. I really want to play it someday. It looks like it can be a really fun game. And pile's getting like way too high for me to stack, so I had to set them here, and I hope I don't grab the same plush. Speaking of good indie games, here's Shovel Knight. And I didn't know this, but he can apparently pose. Well, not really his legs. What happened to his shovel? Oh, here it is. Apparently the magnet's not too strong. But Shovel Knight, again, another fantastic game I played last year. Very fun. Thanks, Greg, for letting me borrow the game. It was a blast. Speaking of awesome indie games I played last year, here's Hat Kid from A Hat in Time. My gosh, that game, I swear, is becoming one of my favorite games ever. Like, it has everything in a game I ever wanted. It has, like, the graphics of Wind Waker. It has the aesthetic of Mario Sunshine, mixed in with a bunch of other cool things I love about video games. Like, it's almost perfect. Like, I love it. I'm glad I got this Hat Kid plush. She is really cute. And next we have Mega Man. I do have Nintendo Switch Online so I can play the original Mega Man. I've yet to play it, so hopefully I'll get around to play that this year. But a game I did play on Nintendo Switch Online is Kirby's Adventure. And this is, of course, Kirby. If you don't know Kirby, you must be living under a roof. But it was a really fun game, despite its difficulty being pretty easy. But I see where Sakurai drew inspiration for Taboo and Smash Bros. Brawl. I see you! And next we have Crash Bandicoot, and he has definitely seen better days. Like, this is the first Crash plush I ever got, but he is torn to shreds by my dog. One of the dogs. Don't know which one, so I can't really point any fingers. I got him in the claw machine at a grocery store a long time ago. Next up we have Parappa the Rapper. I really want to play the game. It looks like it can be a lot of fun. I can end up getting him at GameStop for really cheap. Along with Sly Cooper. I actually heard he's a pretty rare 7th plush, and heck, this is the only Sly Cooper plush to ever exist. So, a little bit of history there. And here's Bendy from Bendy and the Ink Machine in a sepia tone, which is more like the game. But he doesn't have any, like, the patches on his face or anything, so he's just a recolor. It's okay. I don't think he has the squeak in him. No, he does not have the squeak in him. The squeak is not strong with that one. Anyway, next plush. Pac-Man by Toy Factory. My very first Pac-Man plush. He's not bad. He does have the design from Pac-Man World. Pac-Man World 2. That game really gave me a bad time as a kid. Man. Speaking of games giving you a bad time, here's Super Meat Boy. I want to play Super Meat Boy. I've really enjoyed Celeste. Like, that game has hit me on a personal level. Like, I just have to finish the game and see where it leads. You know, on Chapter 9. But anyway, This is a really cute plush. I got him on Fangamer when they had a sale for Black Friday. And speaking of Black Friday sale plushes, here's Bomberman, another game I played, well, Bomberman Hero to be specific. Again, thank you, Greg, for letting me borrow that game. Again, I enjoyed it. Even though it does have its flaws, the game wasn't bad. I love Bomberman. And I guess the last plush. Yep, last plush. Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank. Got him at GameStop for really cheap. And wow, that's everything. That's all my plushes. And goodness me, like the stack of plushes up to my bed is insane. Like, man. Well, I'll show you an overview of all the plushes out on the floor and not stacked. So, here goes nothing. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. The one moment you've all been waiting for. Are you ready? Look at this madness. This is what happens when you collect for 20 years. And don't stop. Oh my gosh, that took a long time to set up, and now I'm going to put everybody back. I'm exhausted, I'm hungry, and I had dinner. It's probably a bad time, but man, this looks amazing. This is a sight to behold. Just bask in all the plushy goodness. This is everybody. I even organized it with category. Like I have Mario over here, Sonic here, and then the rest over here. Man, this collection has grown. And I'm proud of it. Is that even a good thing to be proud of? Thank you so much for watching this video. I did have some fun making this. Because, man, this is a sight to behold. Here are the other plushes. They're not video game related. So I didn't include them. There's some over there. But again, this is video game, not anime or cartoon related. This is video game only. So these are all video game characters. Every single one. Can you believe this? Wow. So again, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, comment, share with your friends, and subscribe for collection videos, merch, history videos. I basically like to cover video game merchandise and video game related stuff. So if you love that, please do consider subscribing. But I am not very consistent with keeping up the uploads because I've been trying to take a break and everything, but I do have a lot of ideas. So stay tuned for that. As always, stay tuned for Say Nonsense from yours truly, GamingChiliHedgehog. God bless. I'll see you in the next video. Out with the aim. Oh my gosh. This is going to take a while. I might not sleep tonight.